my kind of country. Croatia. Where do I begin? Honestly, it was one of the most fun vacations I've ever been on, and it was to a place that I don't think I ever would have gone to. First day, we flew into Trogir, and we all kind of got there. That was the first night that our whole group got together, and we just explored. Our first Croatian meal. Yeah, no bun. Ordered a burger, didn't come with a bun. Strange, because Croatia doesn't really have their own cuisine. They just kind of adapted things from around them. So the pizza was amazing. I just didn't know that the first day. So we had our first meal, our first Croatian beers, our first kind of sunset on the water, and we were just getting really hyped and excited for our trip. Okay, we are still in Trogir, but we are about to head over to Split to get on our boat. We're gonna go to a marina and then get our groceries and get on our boat. I'm so excited, let's go. So we walked to the marina. We had to carry all of our bags, which was like a week's worth of stuff, which for me is a lot. And we got onto our boat. We got to see what it looked like, how big it was. We picked our rooms out. And we were just so excited. I remember sitting on the bow of the boat, just like looking out at the ocean and all the other boats and being like, this is awesome. This is gonna be fun. Cheers to the best week of our lives! Oh, there's one on me. Day one on the boat. Say hi, Brian.
Hi.
Phil?
What up?
We went to our first theme party. It was called Tropical Retro Party, and we all had just like really fun outfits on. It was at this place called Fort George, so we took a water taxi from our boat. The music was so good that night. It was all old school hip hop music, and it was so good. Like, it was song after song after song. And a lot of the other like clubs or bars in Croatia, they played a lot of like just like straight house techno music. And this night, it just wasn't that. It was just all like American, old school, like Biggie. It was awesome. And then, yeah, we were on our way home and we were getting into the water taxi and this girl pushed Ethan in the water. He had his phone in his pocket, so that sucked, but I think it was a blessing in disguise. He got to enjoy the trip without having to worry about a phone the entire time.
What?
The next day was the circle raft party. So we sailed in the morning from Vis to Palmazana, and all the boats link up into this circle. It's so cool, and it's like when you watch the captains or the skippers trying to park the boats, it's kind of crazy because it's not easy to get them in this perfect circle and tie them up. Like, these are massive boats. Like, our boat was 53 feet, 57 feet or something like that, and it was one of the smaller boats. So these are massive boats that they're trying to park like in this circle. But once it's completely finished and formed, it's so cool because you can just see all the boats all around you and you can walk from boat to boat, which was really fun. We all blew up our floats again and just kind of hung out there for the day. From there, we went to this place called Hvar, and Hvar was like, oh my God, Hvar was, we pulled up on the water taxi, and I just feel like we were all just like, oh my God, this is gorgeous. We got there at the perfect time too. The sun was just setting. It was so beautiful. They say Hvar is the Saint-Tropez of Croatia. It's like mostly clubs and bars and restaurants, like a lot of nightlife, but it was gorgeous. Just like all stone, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. And yeah, we stayed there 2 nights. The next night was the white party. Obviously everyone dresses in all white. The cool thing about that party was it was at this place called Carpe Diem, and it was all outdoors. So it was just like, the bar was the only thing on the island. So it was just like this outdoor tiki bar type place with a DJ, and it was beautiful. So once we left Palmazana, we headed to, I guess technically Starigrad, but on the way there was Regatta Day. So Regatta Day is basically this contest that they throw. All the boats pick a theme and like dress up based on their theme. And the winner of the race gets a free table at the very last party, like the closing party of the week. So we obviously really wanted to win. You also have to name your boat at the beginning of the week and have like a slogan. So our boat name was Liddy Committee, and we had a flag made that said Liddy Committee, and our theme was Champagne Campaign. So we all just dressed up in like shiny gold outfits, and oh my God, and we just blasted Drake, and we all had bottles of champagne, and we just danced on the bow of the boat, and it was so freaking funny.
I can't believe there was ones that didn't participate. Like, did they just not know?
It was right when we woke up in the morning. So we woke up and we put all our gold gear on and just like got out there and did it, and it was so, so funny. We all tied up together and we did what was called a Tunnel Raft. So it was just like 2 lines of the boat, so it was probably about like 25 boats long each on each side, and that was a huge raft party. So that day there was a DJ boat that was kind of floating in between us, and he played music, and we all just like got on our floats and partied all day. Yep, so the next day we went to this place called Bull, and Bull was stunning. I remember pulling up and looking at just like the landscape and seeing the restaurants and bars just right on the water, but the huge mountains that they were built on. And that was probably the coolest part about Croatia, was to see these huge mountains right next to the ocean. I had never seen that before. That night we went to a party at this place called 585 Club, and that was so cool. We rode like this cool trolley to get there and just walked in, and I just remember like the stairs were all lit up, and it was like again just like a completely outdoor place, outdoor bar, outdoor tables, everything. The cool thing about it was we stayed 2 nights after that in Split and kind of explored around Split. We got to just spend 2 days kind of off the boat, slowly getting ourselves like back on land and getting rid of our sea legs a little bit, and just hung out for 2 nights.
On our way out, last dinner in Croatia. We're definitely sad to leave, but we're excited to get home. We go up to a rooftop, check out the scenery on a terrace, get a couple drinks, some dinner, put a statement end on this crazy week. Anything to say?
You're making me laugh.
Update. It's nice. Thoughts on the rooftop bar?
Yeah, you did. It has been such an incredible week. We have seen so much. I think we stopped at like 4 or 5 different places. Oh my goodness, I can't even list them all. Hvar, Bol, Starigrad, Brock. We've seen I feel like we've seen all of Croatia, and it's such a beautiful country. It's so cool. It's just so old. There's so much culture here, and we had so much fun. There were a bunch of different parties, and on the last day we got to sail. Like, we turned the engine of the boat off and we just actually sailed, which was so cool. I'm really sad that it's over, but I'm definitely ready to get home because this has been a long trip, but we have had so much fun. I think it was just, my favorite part of the trip was just being all together. Like, our group was so good. We had such a good group of people. We were laughing all day, every day, and just collectively being together and having the time, knowing that we were having the time of our lives was awesome. We loved it so much, we're already looking into the British Virgin Islands trip that is not this New Year's, but next New Year's, so New Year's 2019. And we want to all go together, same boat, same crew. We're going. It's done. So yes, we're definitely doing it again. It was an experience of a lifetime.